Three triangles. Tony hip, knee, hip, shoulder, shoulder, elbow, thumb, hand. Ironically, the air between the Tony hip and the knee, hip, shoulder, the more air, the more power. In the SET triangle, shoulder, elbow, thumb, hand, the less air, the more power. Because if we're releasing it behind our toes and behind our elbow. Two fingers at the same time. Three triangles, two fingers at the same time. The thumbnail and elbow is the standard deviation tolerance for aim, like a trigger. That trigger is directly lined up with the barrel. The barrel of our shot is thumbnail and elbow in the basket. The ball will always go where we ask it. And that's why this shooter is of the best shooters in the country, because her checkpoints are, and that slipped off her middle finger, three triangles, and the aim is thumbnail and elbow in the basket at the same time, verticality-wise, with a two finger at the same time release. It's cylindrical gearing. It either comes off the index and middle and ring, preferentially, predeterminately in shooting a basket. This shooter, I've been working with her 2 years, and she's lights out. And because she knows her fingers, and she knows that the postulate, being within the basket, allows the ball to go in, and know how it can go in every time. What can happen is that the thumbnail and elbow can release the ball in front of the toes, and that's what causes that front-back miss. That's a great shot in season. Now we're going to do runouts. And in the runout, here, as I've got my Coach Gruden face on, down there. In the runout, we want to get out to the wing and be able to fire it in process. And that's what this shooter, and that's good. And back of the rim is good until October 15th. And then October 15th is when it's got to go in each time. So we started shooting in the beginning, and she really got to be shooting these 85% in the runouts, 90-some% in her shooting standstill. But right now she's working on three triangles: Tony hip, knee, hip, shoulder, shoulder, elbow, thumb, hand. Those three in the runout still have to be able to get in gear, cylindrical gear. So when she's working out, she has that on her mind. I'm a machine. I have to get my three triangles, two fingers at the same time. The free throw is, and the key is, and what made Ray Allen and Steph Curry so good is they didn't swish all their free throws, but they released the ball behind the line in a free throw, and it goes above the backboard in their view. Now we're really working on our posture within our moves, and this is what makes this kid as good as any player, is she's doing moves that are elite level, and she has a postulate, and what she's doing is conditioning her body, game simulation, to be within the three triangles, which are, again, Tony hip, knee, hip, shoulder, shoulder, elbow, thumb, hand, behind my shooting side toe. So that allows the thumb to come in toward our forehead, and then for our thumb to, from our forehead, thumb to our forehead, thumb to our chest area, and then we whip it forward.